honor to welcome the dignitaries.
Amongst our dignitaries, we have our chief guest, Dr. Melvin Colasso, Registrar, St. Joseph's University, Bangalore. Reverend Dr. John Baptist Saldana, Manager. Reverend Father John Sunil Sequeira, Ashok Pinto, Vice President, Vijay Parish Pastoral Parishad. Aristotle once said, and I quote, "Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all." Good morning, one and all.
Greetings to our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Melvin Colasso, Reverend Father Manager, respected Father Principal, revered dignitaries, faculty members, dear parents and students. It is with immense honor and great delight that we welcome you to the LCS Colloquium 2025, a great gathering of knowledge, curiosity and excellence.
Today, we embark on an enlightening journey, a symphony of wisdom and insights where ideas take flight and the minds are ignited. Without further ado, let's commence our proceedings.
With every step, we seek connection. With every movement, we express our devotion. And through this dance, we honor the light within us.
Every special occasion begins with divine blessings. As we seek the grace of the Almighty, let's open our hearts to a beautiful dance of devotion and grace. Please join me in welcoming our talented performers to the stage.
त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव. പ്രപഞ്ചാത്മാവേ ഉണരൂ ഉണരൂ വരദായക കൃപാവരം ചൊരിയൂ ചൊരിയൂ താവക പാദതാരിണ കൂപ്പിടും തവദാസർത്തൻ മാലകറ്റണേ നോവകറ്റണേ സത്യമേവ സർവേശ്വര. సని సరి మరి మని సని సరి మరి మరి సని పమ పని సని పమరి మని సని పమరి సని రి. അറിവിൻ കതിരൊളി നിറവിൽ നൽകണേ അനുപമ ജ്യോതിസേ പരമ്പൊരുളേ അറിവിൻ കതിരൊളി നിറവിൽ നൽകണേ അനുപമ ജ്യോതിസേ പരമ്പൊരുളേ എരിയും തിരികളായി അഗ്നിനാളങ്ങളായി പടരൂ ചൊരിയൂ തമസകറ്റൂ വെൺതിങ്കൾ കല പോലെ പ്രഭവിതറി ഒളിച്ചിതറി മനസ്സും ഹൃദയവും ജ്വലിച്ചിടട്ടെ കർമ്മധർമ്മങ്ങൾ ചിന്തകളൊക്കെയും നിന്നിലർപ്പിച്ചെന്നും നീങ്ങിടട്ടെ നടനമായി ചടുലതാളമായി നടനമായി ചടുലതാളമായി അരങ്ങുണരുമീ വേളയിൽ രാഗവീഴ്ചകൾ മേളങ്ങൾ നൃത്തനൃത്യവും നാട്യവും സർവം ശുഭമായിടാൻ സ്വർഗനാഥ തുണയ്ക്കണേ ഓം സർവേശസൂനോ നമഃ ഓം കാരുണ്യമൂർത്തേ നമഃ ഓം സച്ചിദാനന്ദരൂപ നമഃ ഓം ശ്രീയേശുനാഥ നമോ നമഃ
Thank you to our amazing dancers for sharing your grace and devotion with us today. A gathering of brilliance is made even more special with the presence of our esteemed dignitaries. With great honor and deep respect, may I now invite our chief guest, Dr. Melvin Colasso, along with manager, Reverend Dr. John Baptist Saldana, Father Principal, Vice Principal, Vice President, Bijay Parish Pastoral Parishad to grace the dais. Please welcome them with a resounding round of applause.
To officially commence today's proceedings, I now invite Eva Lisa Lobo of Class 10 to extend a warm and gracious welcome to all present.
Good morning, esteemed guests, respected dignitaries, dear parents, beloved teachers, and cherished students. With great joy and honor, I welcome you all to the much anticipated LCS Colloquium 2025, a platform for intellectual engagement and a celebration of learning. I extend a special welcome to our esteemed manager, Reverend Dr. John Baptist Saldana, whose visionary leadership continue to inspire us. Welcome, Father Manager. I request the Principal, Reverend Father Johnson L. Sequeira, to welcome Father Manager with flowers. We are privileged to have Dr. Melvin Colasso, Registrar, St. Joseph's University, Bangalore, as our distinguished guest speaker. A warm welcome to you, sir. I request Father Manager to say it with flowers. A respectful welcome to our dedicated principal, Reverend Father Johnson L. Sequeira, whose relentless efforts shaped this institution. A cheerful welcome, Father Principal. A resplendent welcome to our diligent vice principals, Ms. Belita Mascarenas and Ms. Anita Thomas, whose leadership drives our progress. Welcome you, ma'ams. We also warmly welcome Mr. Ashok Pinto, Vice President, Vijay Parish Pastoral Parishad. Welcome you, sir. A special welcome to the parents of class 10 and 12, whose support strengthens our students' academic journey. A cordial welcome to you. To my enthusiastic fellow Luddites, for whom this colloquium is designed to spark curiosity and intellectual growth, we extend a joyous welcome. A heartfelt welcome to our dedicated teachers who mentor and guide us, and to our non-teaching staff whose contributions ensure the smooth running of our institution. Welcome, teachers. As we embark on this enriching experience, let us engage in meaningful dialogue and embrace the spirit of learning beyond textbooks and classrooms. Once again, a warm welcome to all. Thank you.
Thank you, Eva, for welcoming our guests with such grace. A lamp does not speak. It simply introduces itself through its light. The lamp is more than just light. It symbolizes wisdom and knowledge, driving away darkness. As we ignite its flame, we embrace the spirit of enlightenment. May I now request the dignitaries to join us in the ceremonial tradition of lighting the lamp.
Thank you to our respected dignitaries for lighting the lamp. Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, and sacrifice. It is our privilege to recognize and celebrate the remarkable achievements of the toppers of class 9 and 11. Let us welcome them to the stage with a thunderous applause as we honor their excellence. I now invite Ma'am Shaila Pereira and Ma'am Gauri Ravi to take over.
A dream becomes a goal when action is taken towards achievement. A very pleasant morning to everyone gathered here. Lute Central School takes immense pride in honoring and felicitating our student achievers who have secured 90% and above in their academics. We also take the opportunity to appreciate and commend students with 100% attendance for their dedication and commitment. As I call out the names, I request the students to come forward and receive their honors from our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Melvin Colasso. I now invite Dr. Colasso to do the honors. To begin with, we will recognize the outstanding academic achievers of Class 9 who have secured 90% and above. Anika Shetty, the topper, with an outstanding 97.2%. Nived Rajesh, 96.67%. Sanjana Anna De Silva, 96.36%. Eva Lisa Lobo, 95.88%. Pradyun Shetty, 95.88%. Nishil Shaina Lobo, 95.53%. Advait UP, 95.44%. Rovina Jacqueline Andrade, 95.35%. Dion Febin, 94.82%. Rihanna Lisha Codris, 94.82%. Anumai Vijay Hegde, 94.65%. Bhumika S. Anchan, 94.4%. Varnika V. Gatti, 93.95%. Shriyana S. Malya, 93.86%. Anirudh K. Rajesh, 93.60%. Danwit GK, 93.51%. Aryan Singh, 92.898%. Simra Jamila, 92.89%. Yashika Pradeep Rao, 92.89%. Aishman Taylor, 92.28%. Grisha Shastri, 92.28%. A.B. Cheryl, 91.75%. Mahima Jia Kariyappa, 91.40%. Varnika Acharya, 90.09%. Congratulations to all the achievers. Keep striving for Thank you, dignitaries. Thank you, students. Class 9A, Ayan Naveen Kumar. Class 9B, Vedant H. Kamath. 9C, Aditi Aithal, Digant PD. 9D, Aman Karkera. 'Aman Karkera, Jaden Mario Saldana, Nathan Michael Rodriguez, Erica Gloria Fernandez. Congratulations to all the awardees. Thank you, dignitaries.
Thank you, Ma'am Shaila. We will now honor all the student achievers of Class 11 who have secured 90% and above. I request Father Manager to do the honors. To begin with, PCMB stream, we have Advait Krishnaraj with 92.85%. Advait Krishnaraj. Kshitij G. Shetty with 92.17%. Anvesha Pandey with 90.52%. Rakia Maimoon Razak with 90.04%. We have PCMC stream, Ojas Samaga with an impressive 97.25%. Aryan Pai with 92.54%. Divya Kumari with 90.17%. We have Satvik Bhatia, but he's absent today with 90.17%. Commerce stream, we have Dikshita M. Sheth with 93.17%. Congratulations, dear students. Thank you, Father Manager. I'm sure that every student present here feels inspired and motivated to give their best and achieve outstanding results this academic year. We want each one of you to strive for excellence and earn the honors at the LCS Summit. Your success is a testament to your hard work and dedication, dear students. As you move forward, always believe in yourself, set smart and achievable goals, and stay committed to them. Every milestone you reach will boost your confidence and push you closer, even greater accomplishments. Wishing all the very best, keep aiming high and make this year truly remarkable. Thank you.
Congratulations to all our awardees for their outstanding excellence and dedication. And thank you, dignitaries, for honoring them. Let's give them a huge round of applause. A mentor is someone who allows you to see the hope inside yourself. It is a rare privilege to be in the presence of an intellectual paragon, a sagacious luminary whose wisdom has illuminated countless minds. His presence today adds an ineffable gravitas to this occasion. I now invite Ma'am Jayashri to introduce the chief guest and the dignitaries to felicitate.
Good morning, everyone. It's my privilege to introduce our esteemed guest, Dr. Melvin Oliver Colasso, a name synonymous with excellence in academia and research. Dr. Melvin Colasso, professor in chemistry, holds the respected position of registrar at St. Joseph's University, Bangalore. His academic credentials are truly impressive, with a BSc from St. Aloysius College, Bangalore, MSc in chemistry from St. Joseph's College, Bangalore, and a PhD from the Institute of Science, University of Mumbai. With over 22 years of research experience, Dr. Colasso has enriched the field through his research contributions and has been a visiting scientist in Belgium, collaborating with global experts. His work is well recognized, with nearly 15 publications and presentations at national and international conferences. Additionally, as a PhD supervisor for Bangalore City University and St. Joseph's University, he continues to guide and inspire the next generation of scholars. Dr. Melvin Colasso, we are truly honored to have you with us today, and we eagerly look forward to gain from your wisdom and insights. Thank you.
Ma'am Jayashri for warmly introducing our chief guest and setting the tone for today's event. Thank you, dignitaries. Thank you, sir. Words have the power to inspire, to educate, and to transform lives. We are truly fortunate to have the opportunity to listen to a stalwart in Dr. Melvin Colasso. May I now invite our distinguished chief guest to share his insights, knowledge, and experience with us. The stage is all yours, sir.
Reverend Dr. John Baptist Saldana, the manager of the school, Reverend Father Joyson Sequeira, principal of the school, Ms. Benita Mascarenas and Ms. Anita Thomas, the vice principals, and Mr. Ashok Pinto, I did not understand your designation, vice president, and the staff, both teaching and non-teaching of the school, proud parents, and most importantly, the bright minds of Lutz Central School. Good morning. I did not hear. I thought in a school the good morning would be louder. Good morning. Thank you very much. First of all, let me start by thanking both Father Saldana and Father Sequeira for inviting me for this momentous occasion. It is indeed a privilege to be here this morning. Father Joyson, when he made a call, he was very careful. He knew that he was talking to a professor. He said, you can speak for just 15 to 20 minutes. Very politely he told me, because he knows what a professor can do when you give a mic to him. I was reminded of my college days and graffitis on the desk which said, in memory of those students who are waiting for the bell to ring. Now, celebrating achievement today is not the culmination of another academic year, but a significant milestone in your lives. Now, each person who came up to the stage represents the dedication and the hard work that you put in the last academic year. There are others who did not come up to the stage, but I'm sure that you are already looking at the place on the stage and you're working towards that in the future. I'm sure every student here is going to work hard to ensure that you make your parents proud, to make yourselves proud, to make your teachers proud, and also your school proud. Mangalore and Udupi districts are well known to have the highest pass percentages in the state of Karnataka. We also know that there are several wonderful schools that are situated in these two districts. But at the same time, we know that there are many tutorials. These tutorials pressurize students in some way or the other to score very high marks. But they do not tell you the other skills that are required to become a successful person. To become a successful person, you require other soft skills apart from just memorizing something, writing in the examination and scoring very high marks. I'm not saying memorization is not important. It is very important. But along with that, you require other skills. And this morning, I'm going to talk to you about 6 such skills that you require to possess to become a successful person. And these skills, you need to nurture them as you go along. And that is what is going to make you a successful person. I'm going to briefly tell you about what are these 6 skills. First, I talk about curiosity. Now, the curiosity is the spark of innovation. One should cultivate it because you need to have that innate desire to question, to explore, and understand the world around you. Because curiosity is the engine that drives learning far beyond classroom requirements and textbook covers. So, if you hear the name of Albert Einstein, it is synonymous with the word genius. And when he was asked, what are his special talents? You know what Einstein said? I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. Because his greatest discoveries did not come by following the usual pathways, but asking questions others did not ought to ask. For example, what it would be like to ride alongside a beam of light. If you later study the theory of relativity, it is based on this particular question that he asked. Curiosity is a very powerful catalyst for growth and enrichment. I had a student who observed his father who was regularly chewing hibiscus flower. And he learned from his father that this flower was able to alleviate his heart condition and also was improving his circulation. He came up to me and asked, what is so special about this in this flower that my father is feeling better? And he asked this question out of curiosity. And with proper guidance and a few experiments, this boy was able to identify that the hibiscus flower had an anticoagulant property. Anticoagulant means it does not allow the blood to coagulate. or to clump. So he was able to identify. This curiosity that sparked him during his undergraduate study made him continue his masters. He was not a great student. He was below average student. He later went to do his masters in Germany. He returned to India, did his PhD in ISER Trivandrum, and then he won the prestigious Humboldt Prize to do his postdoctoral research in Germany. So my dear friends, you can see an example which shows you that the curiosity that you have at your initial stage can help you to grow to be a better person. The second skill that you need to develop is critical thinking. Critical thinking is the ability to analyze information objectively, identify problems, and develop effective solutions. Today, many of you will think that artificial intelligence will solve all the problems. By the way, artificial intelligence is only going to give you lots of information, but it is you who need to analyze critically and see whether it is a solution to the problem. Don't ever think that with artificial intelligence we don't have any scope in this world. Those of you who use artificial intelligence blindly will realize very soon that you become a foolish person if you do it. For example, I get my students, since being in administration, you get several request letters. At one point in time, there were students who are not able to write one letter correctly. Today, they use artificial intelligence and they write letters to me. And what does the opening sentence say? Hope you are keeping well. It's a request letter, official request letter, but you'll never say that hope you are keeping well. So you know immediately that the person has used artificial intelligence and not used his intelligence to correct that information that is provided by the computer. So you must have heard of Malala Yousafzai. How many of you have heard of Malala Yousafzai? There are a few students who have heard of Malala Yousafzai. It was at your age, at the age of around 15 to 16, her critical thinking led her to speak out about the status quo that denied girls' education. She was able to speak out about this anomaly. She survived an assassination attempt and she eventually became the youngest Nobel laureate in the world. Why? Because she did not accept what she was told. Instead, she questioned, analyzed, and acted according to her conclusions. So, my dear friends, you can see the importance of critical thinking in today's context. The third important point is to embrace challenges. I'm not sure how many of you have heard of Arunima Sinha. Arunima Sinha was thrown out of a running train and she lost her leg. But she never gave up her passion to climb Mount Everest. She is the second female amputee in the world to climb Mount Everest and the first female amputee to do it. When somebody asked, why did you choose this difficult pathway, you know what Arunima said? Arunima said that I wanted to prove that disability is only in the mind. Disability is only in the mind. We have also heard of Abdul J. Kalam. Abdul J. Kalam came from a very humble background, from a village in Rameshwaram. His father was a boat rider and he was a local imam. They did not have enough money. So Kalam used to sell newspapers to support the family. He embraced this challenge of education. He studied in St. Joseph's Trichy. Subsequently, he went on to become the missile man of India. All of us know about Abdul Kalam, the people's president. The brain science behind accepting challenge is quite fascinating. You know, when you are accepting such challenges, our neural networks get rewired and we become smarter. And that is why embracing challenges is an important skill that we need to develop and not to run away from it. The fourth one is adaptability and collaboration. Adjusting to situations, learning new skills and embracing new approaches is very important to be a successful person. We should not be at the comfort of being in Bangalore, saying that I will not go to Bangalore because the food habits are different in Bangalore. I wouldn't like to go to Delhi. I am scared of so many things in Delhi. If you want to be a successful person, you need to move out. You need to adapt to situations and you need to embrace the challenges that you face in such places. I like the motto of your school. It says, peace through knowledge. Peaceful existence to overcome biases of nationality, overcome biases regarding caste, creed, and religion. And today in the newspapers you read also the biases regarding languages. If we are not willing to adapt and collaborate with people, we will not be a successful person. We have a great instance in front of us. All of us faced COVID. You know, in the history, it is for the first time a vaccine was developed in 1 year. How was it possible? All the scientists, all the world came together, collaborated with each other, and they did it. They did not say that you are a Palestinian, I will not collaborate with you. You are a Jew, I will not collaborate with you. You are a Pakistani, I will not collaborate with you. You are an Indian, I will not collaborate with you. All of them joined hands and solved the problem. And they developed the vaccine within a year. So my dear friends, you understand the importance of adaptability and collaboration. The fifth point that I'm making here is about resilience. Resilience is the capacity to recover quickly from failures, difficulties. In other words, bouncing back from setbacks and challenges. I'm not sure how many of you have heard of Harland Sanders. Harland Sanders, anybody has heard of Harland? No, one of them has heard. I know that everybody knows Harland Sanders. At the end of my short story, you will understand who is Harland Sanders. You know, Harland Sanders, at the age of 65, a retired man, had a pension of just $105. But he had a very interesting recipe which he wanted to sell. This recipe was a chicken recipe which involved 11 herbs and spices. And he wanted to give it to the world. So what he did, he was trying to get a partner in business because he did not have enough money. He went around the entire US visiting places. He slept in the car trying to find a business partner to promote his chicken recipe. He would have visited 1,009 business partners he would have approached, and the 1,009th person said that I will support you. Today, Colonel Sanders is known as, has got over 5,200 outlets in USA, over 35,000 outlets all over the world. And you know what it is? It is KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken. How many of you have not heard of Kentucky Fried Chicken? How many of you have not heard? Everybody has heard. And if you see, there is a caricature along with the all in the outlets, and that is of Colonel Sanders. You must have also heard of J.K. Rowling. If you have not heard of J.K. Rowling, you will have heard of Harry Potter. You know, Harry Potter, before she could publish her manuscript, she had to approach 12 different publishers before her manuscript was accepted. Today, only on royalty, she earns about $500 million. If she had given up at the first instance, she wouldn't have been famous to publish this book on Harry Potter. So, my dear friends, it is important to show resilience, to bounce back at the time of failure. And lastly, I would like to talk about time management. It's a very important skill. You know, this is the only resource which is finite. You have only 24 hours during the day. Now, to your ability to prioritize, focus, and allocate time effectively will significantly impact your academic success and overall well-being. Elon Musk, whatever you might think of him, he demonstrates extraordinary time management. You know, while building Tesla, he was simultaneously running SpaceX, neurotech company called Neuralink, and infrastructure company called the Boring Company. And what is his secret? His secret is he schedules his day in 5-minute blocks, prioritizing ruthlessly and focusing intensely on the task at hand. Now, I'm not suggesting that you also make your day in 5-minute blocks, because some of the blocks may be lost in searching for your schedule itself. So, what I tell you is that you make your own time schedule. It may be 15 minutes blocks or half an hour blocks, but that is very important to do well in life. I would like to conclude by showing you a short video. This video is about why all of us should develop this eagle mentality. Okay, I would like you to sit back, and after that, I would like to give a short information to the parents who are here, and with that I would conclude. So first, let us have a view at this video.
Don't be a parrot in life. A parrot talks way too much, but can't fly high. But an eagle is silent and has the willpower to touch the sky. Here's the 7 mentalities that we can learn from an eagle. Number 1, eagles fly alone at high altitude. Eagles don't fly with sparrows, ravens, and other small birds, meaning stay away from narrow-minded people, those that bring you down. Eagles fly with eagles. There's a saying that goes like this: people you hang around will eventually determine the person you become. Keep good company. Number 2, eagles have vision. They have the ability to focus on something as far as 5 kilometers away. No matter what the obstacles, the eagle will not move his focus from the prey until he grabs it. Meaning, have a vision and remain focused in your life. No matter what the obstacles and challenges you may face, don't give up and you will succeed. Number 3, eagles are fearless. An eagle will never surrender to the size or strength of its prey. It will always give a fight to win its prey or regain its territory, meaning no matter what the size or big your problems are, don't give up. Instead, face it. Successful people are fearless. They face problems head on. Number 4, eagles are tenacious. Eagles love storm. When clouds gather, the eagles get excited. The eagles use the storm wind to lift themselves higher. Once it finds the wind of the storm, the eagles use the raging storm to lift itself above the clouds. This gives the eagle the opportunity to glide and rest its wings. In the meantime, all the other birds hide in the branches and leaves of the tree, meaning achievers are not afraid of challenges. Rather, they relish in them and use them for profitability. Number 5, eagles never eat dead things. Eagles never eat dead meat. In other words, an eagle does not scavenge. It only eats the meat from the prey it kills itself. Meaning, do not rely on your past success. Keep looking for new frontiers to conquer. Leave your past where it belongs, in the past. Number 6, eagles prepare for training. They remove the feather in the soft grass in the nest so that the young ones get uncomfortable in preparation for flying. And eventually, they fly when it becomes too unbearable to stay in the nest. Meaning, leave your comfort zone. There is no growth there. Last but not least, number 7, eagles possess vitality. When the eagle grows old, his feathers become weak and cannot take him as fast and as high as it should. This makes him weak and could make him die, so he retires to a place far away in the mountains. And while there, he plucks out the weak feathers in his body and breaks his beak and his claws against the rocks until he is completely bare. A very bloody and painful process. Then he stays in his hiding place until he has grown new feathers, new beaks and claws, and then comes out flying higher than ever before. Meaning, we occasionally need to shed off old habits, no matter how difficult. Things that burden us or add no value to our lives should be let go of.
Okay. I think you too can rise above the challenges. Just as the eagle maintains a sharp focus on its target, you can maintain clarity about your goals despite distractions. And just as the eagle undergoes renewal, you too can reinvent yourself when necessary. To the parents and teachers who are gathered here, first of all, congratulations. I would also like to acknowledge your crucial role in nurturing the students present here. Your support creates the foundation upon which these young minds build their futures. Parents, your children need your unwavering support as well as belief in their potential, balanced with realistic expectations. They need your emotional support as they navigate the pressures of academic performance. And yes, they also need those few jokes, those embarrassing moments to build resilience. As parents, you must have taught, some of you at least would have taught your child to cycle. When we teach your child to cycle, we hold the bicycle. And then what we do, we allow the child to move on. And after some time, when the child gains balance, we allow the child to move the cycle on its own, and then we are there just behind them, always trying to guide them and reassure them that you are there for them. And after they are confident, you let them move on. Now this analogy that I'm talking about, just as a parent holds the back of the bike while their child is learning to ride, parents provide guidance, emotional support, and structure. At first, the child needs this assistance to build confidence, stability, symbolizing the role of nurturing and protective parenting. As the child gains confidence and skill, the parent slowly lets go of the bike, offering less physical support but still there to guide. Now, this mirrors the transition in parenting, where over time, the parent encourages more autonomy while being present for advice and reassurance. And when the child eventually learns to ride, the parents support their child to learn, allowing them to make decisions and navigate life independently of them. These days, we get to see lots of what I call the helicopter parents. It's a new modern term. You know who are helicopter parents? Helicopter parents are those who are scared of failure of their child. They constantly maybe call up the teacher here, trying to find out how much grades they have got. And also they sometimes ensure that all the projects are done by them because they are only interested in making sure that the result is, good result is available for their child. They mean well. All these parents mean well. But what is the damage they do? These students or these sons and daughters of yours will struggle to develop independence, confidence, and the ability to solve problems on their own. So they can feel overwhelmed or frustrated, and over time, the relationship with their parents might become strained as they feel smothered or incapable of making decisions without their parents' constant input. So, my dear parents, somewhere down the line, very soon, you need to let your child grow. Recently, I came to know one incident in my institution. There is this parent who lives in Dubai, and the child is studying in our institution and then stays in a flat all alone, and the parent is monitoring from the Gulf. How is she monitoring? How the parents are monitoring? They have kept CCTVs to check the movement of this parent, check the movement of their own child. And what will the child do? The child will wait for a moment for that independence to misuse that, and then you later regret. So I want to show you a short video, and with that I stop. What is this short video about? This is about an athlete who, with lots of preparation, went for the 1992 Olympics. And you will see it's a very short video, and you will see what happened during this event. And you see the role of the parent in this video.
my soul so weary. When troubles come and my then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. Raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me.
I would like to wish all the students of 10th and 12th all the best for the academic year 2025-26. And I know all of you will come out with flying colors. And once again, thank you, Father Joyson Sequeira, for giving me this opportunity to address your students and, of course, their parents.
Thank you, sir, for your thought-provoking words and inspiring videos. The true essence of learning lies in curiosity and discussion. We now open the floor for an engaging Q&A session. If you have any questions for our esteemed chief guest, we request you to kindly raise your hands and the mics will be brought to you.
You need to have time to play and you need to time to study. I think all of them should go hand in hand. Most of the time, we do not have a proper timetable that is made and we don't follow. That is the reason we think that we need to 24/7, we need to eat, drink and sleep only to prepare for the NEET CET exams. I think that should not be the case.
Thank you, sir.
I can say in a very long time I've just heard such beautiful talk and I had tears in my eyes. Thank you, sir.
Because we constantly think that we are not well prepared. Okay, that's the reason I said that right from day one, you need to allocate your time properly for studies, for relaxation. Relaxation can be in different forms. Today, people talk about yoga. People talk about going to play a sport. So these are very important. Most of the time, we tend to believe that we have not studied enough. And that comes only when you study at the last minute. We need to prepare right from day one, start making notes. Suppose you have a 5 pages notes, over a period of time, this 5 pages should become 2 pages. And after some time, just closer to the examination, it should be a half a page notes. So what I'm trying to tell you is, if you have some 15 chapters, over a period of time, it should be summarized into just about 3 pages. Because you can do a quick revision, and that will give you confidence of writing an examination without any, you don't feel that fear in you that you're not well prepared.
Thank you, sir.
There's one here. There's one student here who has raised a hand.
Good morning, sir. I'm Nived Ragesh of class 10.
You need to look at it critically about that issue, okay, by going back and checking. Now today we are talking about this language issue. You can see that there are lots of news items about imposing Hindi on the entire citizens of the country. But there is opposition. Now we need to see which is good, what is bad for us. We need to critically think. Okay, if you analyze the problem from the historical perspective and also see what are the pros and cons of such a decision, then you would have critically analyzed the entire problem. So always when we talk about critical thinking, we always think that it is only meant for sciences. It can be any issue in this world.
Yes, thank you, sir.
There's one student here. Oh, okay.
Good morning, sir. My name is Eva and I'm from class 10. I have a question. How do we overcome procrastination?
I'm not very sure how to. The tendency of all human beings is to procrastinate. My father used to always say that the secret of efficiency is that you need to do today's work today itself. We should not keep it for later. And I practice this in my administration. And that has helped me a lot. If I procrastinate, you are only amassing so much of work for yourself, and as one of the girls said, you lose confidence over a period of time. Because now you are not only physically stressed, you are also mentally stressed, because the burden ahead of you is much more. So there is no other solution for that. You do your work the same day.
Thank you, sir.
Good morning, sir. My name is Advait from class 12. And I had a question on one of the skills you said, and that is like coming out of your comfort zone.
That's
so,
right.
sir, what would you suggest that we do to come out of our comfort zone? Because it's our human nature to tend towards something which is easier to do. So how do you suggest we should come out of that and focus on our actual goals?
That's what I said. Many things are influenced by others. For example, as a child, you may be influenced by your peers, you may be influenced by your parents, you may be influenced by your relatives. So what my suggestion would be that you take a call. Sometimes what happens is your parents or your relatives or your friends may not like your decision. That is the time you need to go to a person who is very confident about helping you out in making your decision. I can give you any number of examples. As an administrator, once again, I'm also the convener of admissions at the university. I can tell you every year, I have got around 25 to 30 students who leave engineering and medicine and come to our institution to do a regular science program. You know, the parents have forced this children to take up engineering and medicine because they feel that is the only hope for the student, for their child. And when the student is not cut out to do any one of these, they see that the student is not doing well in the studies, either in engineering and medicine. And that is after 2 years, 3 years, they see that the child is not cut out, and then they come back to the science programs to get admitted in our institutions. So when you feel that you are cut out for something and you have passion for it, you need to take it up. Most of the time what happens is, students try to fulfill the aspirations of their parents. What I am trying to tell you is, if you are passionate about something, you will do very well. You take responsibility for that. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you to our esteemed chief guest and the audience for an engaging and thoughtful question and answer session. Your participation and insights made it truly enriching.
True leadership is not about power, but about inspiring and guiding others towards greatness. We are truly fortunate to have amongst us our esteemed manager, Reverend Dr. John Baptist Saldana, whose words will undoubtedly be a guiding star for all of us.
Morning. Students, could you please stand for a minute or two? Keep down your papers and all that. I would like to make 2 important points. You know what? Some of you have completed 9, a few others 10, 11 years in our school. Whenever there was exam, we had a difficulty. And the difficulty is from your parents. Whenever there was a monthly test, midterm examination, final examination, always the complaint from your parents was this: too much portion. If our teachers gave 2 lessons, they were very happy. If there was a 3rd or a 4th lesson, your parents would really get upset, saying, this is too much. And in the bargain, you guys were not in a position to take any stress. Now, it's going to be a huge portion. Parents cannot complain. You cannot complain. You have to be a challenging time. But my dear students, this is what I want to tell you. You know, here in Karnataka, in different schools, as in the 12th grade, because they could not cope up with the stress. When you are not in a position to cope up with the stress, committing suicide is not the solution. Committing suicide is not the solution. So my humble request is this: when you are challenged, when you are downcast, when you are frustrated, please open your heart and talk to your teacher, talk to your counselor, talk to a friend, and we will sort out the problem. All that I'm trying to tell you is this: suicide is not a solution when you are under stress. Did you get the point? Yes or no? Yes. So take it very, very seriously. That's the first thing that I wanted to tell you. The second one, I know that all of you have cell phones. All of you have cell phones. It's fine with me, not a problem. And I know for sure that you guys have many games on your phones, and sometimes not even your parents know about the different types of games. And some of the games offer you challenges and targets. Not a good challenge, not a good target. Sometimes the challenge is like go and jump into a well. Go and jump from a big building. And sometimes we think that we will be humiliated by others who are playing with us. Knowing not the value of life, people have jumped from tall buildings, injected themselves with different kinds of chemicals. They met with accidents. This type of challenges are not going to bring us any rewards. The bottom line, when you are addicted to this type of challenges, it is high time that you throw away the mobile or speak to somebody, particularly your counselor, or to anybody whom you can confide so that we can find right solutions. These things normally happen at the teen age, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's the time, a very crucial time. Normally, just to get out of the stress of studying, we go to a mobile, and if we come under this kind of stress, intoxication, habit, it can be disastrous. Being a Luddite, I request each and every one of you to be very serious, and give a lot of attention to these things so that you may inculcate noble qualities, and be assured of my prayers for all of you. Please be seated. Sacrifices are required of you. Big sacrifices are required of you. I know you are also leading a stressful life, but the first thing that I would like to tell you guys is this: stop all the parties and celebrations on Fridays, Saturdays, and on Sundays. Oftentimes, we have celebrations, birthday, wedding, anniversaries, and we party. Some of us take a lot of booze too. And if you guys are busy with parties during the weekends, either the children will not get attention, even though you say you stay home and study, because you are not accompanying them. And if you are taking them to the parties and celebrations, they will hardly have any time to study. The future of your children is not just the responsibility of Lutz Central School management or the staff, the faculty. No. It is a communitarian effort where all of us have to join hands. So if you're serious about the future of your children, please stop partying this year and the years to come. How do you assess wealth? How do you assess richness? Nowadays, we parents compare, how big is my flat or the apartment? 1,000 square feet, 2,000 square feet, big or small, and then I begin to assess their riches with the kind of vehicles they have. What is the brand? Tesla? where I have paid a lot more money, we tend to think we are better off. We are better off. Or the gold, or how much money we have in banks. We think, and we have brought a small apartment of 2,000 square feet, let's say. Keep this in mind. Today, just to breathe fresh air, that is prosperity, that is riches. This is what needs to be kept in mind. Riches are not because of what posh apartment or what posh car you have, but if you can breathe some fresh air. The last point that I would like to make is this. I believe you provide best of the best facilities to your students, including the best school. The whole question is this: do you give the best or the quality time to your children? We tend to think if you give them the best school, the best bag, the best jewelry, the best club, I have provided the best because I did not have that and my child should not suffer. We give everything except time. Now is the time that you really give quality time to your children. And that's why I said, no more parties on Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays. Rather, spend time with your children, and that is going to be the best investment that you can afford, that you make on your family. Probably that is the one point sir did not have to address to you, family. Kindly invest time on your family, and that's going to be a wonderful experience for today and for all the days to come. Wish you all the best, and God bless you.
Thank you, Father Manager, for impactful and insightful words.
Gratitude is not complete until it is shared. It is the act of giving that makes it truly meaningful. A successful event is the result of many hands working together in harmony. To express our heartfelt gratitude, may I now invite Shiddat Shetty of Class 12 to deliver the vote of thanks.
Expressing gratitude can make us feel more connected and content, and it can also lift others up. Respected dignitaries, esteemed guests, teachers, parents, and fellow Luddites, today is a day of celebration, a recognition of dedication, perseverance, and excellence. As we come to the end of Colloquium 2025, I take this moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to everyone who made this event possible. A special thanks to our manager, Reverend Dr. John Baptist Saldana, for his constant support, wisdom, and guidance, which continue to shape this institution into a place of excellence and opportunity. Thank you, Father. I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Melvin Colasso. Your presence and inspiring words have added great value to this occasion, motivating us all to strive for excellence. Thank you, sir. My heartfelt gratitude to our principal, Reverend Father Johnson L. Sequeira, whose leadership, vision, and unwavering dedication inspire us all. Thank you, Father. We are grateful to Mr. Ashok Pinto, Vice President of Bijay Parish Pastoral Parishad, for his valuable presence. Thank you, sir. A sincere thank you to our Vice Principals, Mrs. Belita Mascarenas and Mrs. Anita Thomas for their dedication and tireless efforts in ensuring the smooth functioning of our school, always striving to provide the best for the students. Thank you, ma'am. I also extend my heartfelt gratitude to all our teachers and parents whose continuous support and encouragement have played a significant role in our journey. Lastly, to my fellow Luddites and everyone gathered here, thank you for being a part of this celebration. May we continue to aim high and make our school proud. Thank you.
Thank you, Kshitij, for your gracious vote of thanks. Your words perfectly captured the essence of today's event and left within us all a sense of gratitude.
Education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. With this, we officially bring the LCS Colloquium 2025 to a grand close.
Thank you all for your gracious presence, your participation and enthusiasm. I, Steffi Angel D'Souza,
and I, Shriyana S. Malya, sign off.
Let us stand together in unity and pride and conclude this remarkable event by singing the school anthem with reverence.
May the flame of knowledge continue to burn brightly within us all.
School attention. Let's all join our voices in singing the school anthem.
All the gifts God gave to man, the greatest gift was light, the sun to shine by day, the moon and stars by night. And as tunes carol one mood on, they came to symbolize the world of books and knowledge of all things good and wise. Oh, Holy Mary, you at Lutz your shining message gives, telling us things that we must do ourselves and world to save. Light we get, light we give, in the lifespan that we live. If we fall short, make us still, spread the light with heart and will. Light we get, light we give, in the lifespan that we live. If we fall short, make us still,